Welcome to the Valleys Extreme Enduro. Myself and Bradley from Enduro World have been creating something special down there, a bit of the Prologue lap, a super enduro kind of lap which will qualify you for your starting order of the main race. Now there's a lot going on. Spectators are allowed, we're back to the normal plan, there's prize money, entries are still available until Monday they stop. Now there's a lot going on here at the Valleys Extreme. It's not just one extreme race, there's lots of entertainment. So the first thing is the adventure bike class. Adventure bikes racing is crazy. They've got their own special lap which they'll do a 2-hour race in the morning. A speed test, fast, open, going. Again, your top time will qualify you and count as your qualification. Then once you've done the speed test, this is into the bit I love, the super enduro test. Right here, big crowds, it's going to be absolutely amazing. You've got a few runs and your runs will be combined to get your starting order for the main race on the Sunday. So there's some big names confirmed. The legend that is David Knight. We've got past winners of John Richardson. We've got trial superstars. Jack Price on the gas. Who else we got? Paul Bolton. Now he knows how to do an extreme race or two. We're going to go and ride this Prologue lap now to show you what's in store for that. To start up top, jump off into the arena. It's going to be pretty exciting. First main obstacle is a little track crossing, little rocky gully. It's filled with quite big boulders. There's various lines. One, you can jump it from either side, or you can ride it. Have a go. So after the rock crossing, we've got a nice berm to jump this gap. Lovely little gap. Once you've come off the ditch jump is your mound of rocks. Again, multiple lines. If you can carry enough speed and keep the front high, you can get over these smaller rocks using the bigger rocks for traction. But of course, you never know if there's going to be a bike here, so tactics, racecraft, all that come into play. I'm already puffed out and arm pump's starting to kick in. So the tyres are next. We've built a nice ramp up to them. They're at a bit of an angle, but they're actually quite easy at the moment. But during the stages of the race, they're going to get dug out and then we're going to come a bit harder. You can go left or right or the middle. I've left a bit of a mound of dirt because those confident can go in the middle pretty good. The tyres are filled in, so there's a solid platform. I'll give it a go. Once you've done the angled tyres, you're coming into the start straight. This is going to be the start straight for every race as well. So the Prologue starts up there, but the actual AM and PM races start right here, into the rocks in the distance. Don't worry, the bicycle will be moved. But yeah, this could be really interesting as the Prologue counts for where you start in the order you start from the main race. So doing the Prologue well will give you the best opportunity to do the first obstacle, being the first one through it. Let's go and take a look at the rocks. It's going to be carnage, but there's loads of lines. Now, if you're confident, you can nip up onto the big rocks, lots of grip at the moment, up onto the rocks straight into the corner. If you're not so confident, there's ever easier lines along the row of stones. Now, it's not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you get my drift. So a lot of room for all the bikes, but if you're confident, you can nip up onto the rocks or use these sneaky little lines. It's all about thinking, a bit of racecraft. This is going to be entertaining. double, you've got a lovely berm at the moment, it's soft as well, but we've got a little bit of a gully. Follow me. So in this gully, at the moment there's not much water in there, but it could fill up if we have some rain, but it won't go too deep. We've got some big rocks, enough to catch you out. This is where it starts getting narrow, so you're really going to have a little bit of racecraft. I might even mark it quite wide, so the AM, PM might be a little bit different, but at the moment, these could catch you out. As you can see, I'm puffing. That will take the energy right out of you. If you do it cleanly, perfect. But like then, if you're using them dabs, whoo, arm pump, lungs, you're already going to be starting to get a little bit tired now. Break on the straight into the nice soft berm, soft at the moment. You've got the log corner, over the 3 piles of logs, 180 back to this one, 90 into the sleepers. You can roll them, double them, but obviously if there's someone else there you're going to have to adapt your lines. At the moment, again, excuse number 187, they're a little bit slippery at the moment. Okay, so it's always quite scary hitting a jump for the first time in a gap that nobody's done. I've measured, but hey, so around the berm, over the gap jump. So yeah, could be interesting. Once you've done the gap, which was pretty sketchy at the beginning, up, around, back down towards the home straight, nearly ish, give or take a few obstacles. Those who've been here before remember this as a water-filled ditch. I only dug it out, me and Bradley from Enduro World only dug it out a few days ago, so it is quite moist. We've got a mound of dirt to slow you down with like a big sleeper in it, and then we've got 2 massive dumper tyres into the tyres, little double to the skips. I wasn't prepared for that! I even bloody dug it! I forgot to put dirt under this tyre. Might leave it. You might have to figure out how you're going to get off. If you carry enough speed, you can jump off. If you did what I did and braked, you might have to get off. I got arm pump ready! Ah. Knackered! can either roll them, there's a small one or a bigger one, or you can choose to jump them. It's your choice. So the sting in the tail, the rock climb. Now, these have been in a few times. This is going to be in the first part of every lap is here, and also the end of the prologue is here. So you're going to go up these and then out, and that's your lap for the super final, super enduro sort of prologue. It's going to be very exciting. A lap of that, you're going to be puffing. You're going to have arm pump. It's going to be hard work. For the race, you're off the start with 20 other people around you. Could be interesting. I'm going to leave it quite wide so you can creep in and out. It's going to be a bit of tactics going on if you mess up the line or there's someone in your line. But if you can, right up in a oneer. Let's have a go. There we have it, a lap of the Super Enduro Prologue. It's going to be physical, it's going to be fun, it's going to be floodlit. It's going to be a hell of a race. So, the Sherco 500 is not the best extreme enduro bike. I'm just getting my excuses out pretty early because this is built for rallying and going fast. It's not built for extreme. The first thing, main thing, I've got a big sump guard because I think I'm going to use that. A few tips for the race: a good sump guard, definitely some straps on the bike, and maybe some spectators to help you pull yourself out of some places. There are some no help zones on the lap, so that could be very interesting, but definitely a strap on the bike and good sump guard. Nick Plum and the crew have been doing an amazing job on the rest of the track. This is just the prologue for the evening entertainment and the qualification, and also there's going to be a top 10 shootout for the best 10, which will be a proper race, floodlit. It's going to be really, really entertaining. So get your friends, family, come and watch. Spectators welcome. There's entries still available till Monday, and it's going to be a cracking event. Keep an eye out for more updates on the social media channels on Valleys Extreme Enduro for the rest of the lap during the week as we do the finishing touches and get ready for everybody to race.